go. And I'm live. Oh, I should have made myself a coffee or a tea or something. Okay, I got my notification. That's good. Hi, Erin. Happy Monday to you. How are you? Oh, we're in the kitchen this time. I am in the kitchen. Yeah. Hi, Bev. Bev, I'm going to be making something that you're going to be interested in. Just saying. I'm making some lobster mac and cheese. Hi, Tanya. Yum. Lobster mac. Ooh, what is it? I just said it. So this must be on a delay. Are you excited? So thumbs up for lobster mac and cheese. The lobster's in the oven cooking. I have stuff prepped here. This, I've kind of made it before, but this particular recipe, I haven't tried yet. So I'm gonna be kind of testing it out today with you, if that's okay. Yes. You know, I had the idea of having lobster or having mac and cheese, and then I remembered I had 2 lobster tails in the freezer. I do have the Instapot, but right now it's not working. Hang on, I gotta put my stuff away. I'm putting my dishes away while I'm chatting with you guys. I have to figure out, maybe one of you guys can Google it for me, but I have to figure out what happens when it doesn't seem like it's sealing. I tried doing my eggs, I tried doing my hard-boiled eggs. I do, but there's something wrong with the seal on mine, so I have to figure out how to fix it, but I love it. Oh, so, Erin said she's cooking. Erin, what are you cooking? What are you cooking today? I just heated up my water in my new kettle from, this is from Aldi. Hi, Amanda. So we're gonna put this on the stove and give it a start. Cook my macaroni. Honestly, this tip Ashley Beauty gave me is to heat up a full pot in the kettle. It heats up a lot faster than it does on my stove. So thank you, Ashley, for that little tip. Where is my, I need to find my, I need to find the right cover. That's the guessing game now, finding the right cover. There we go. There we go. Got the right cover. What did I miss? You are smart. You're one little smart chickadee. Oh, dear. She is. I'm thinking about, I have one of these mandolins, and and I'm thinking about getting a new one. I was watching lobster mac and cheese, so don't be jelly. I was watching somebody, I have to find it on Amazon, that had one of these things that like zips like inside of an actual container. Ooh, are you liking that lobster mac and cheese? So, but I have this one that works okay, but I want one that's like all enclosed inside of a plastic container. Put that in here. So, did Erin answer yet what she's cooking? Because I'm waiting to hear what Erin's cooking. And I want to know if it's as good or better than mine. Yet I have almost all my dishes put away. You can do that? Yes. The hardest part of this, I think, is going to be, Joanne, cheap version or of the nice dicer. Oh my God. Is it? Do you have one? Because since I'm doing a lot more like meal prep now, you can substitute anything you want. You can substitute anything you want in this recipe. Do you like, let me ask you a question. Do you like crawfish and do you like mac and cheese? Because lobster goes really good. You have two in case one breaks. I'm gonna have to definitely look into this. Like I said, I was watching somebody do some cooking videos on their YouTube channel. And I meant to click the link for hers. You wanna see the lobster? Let me see if it's done yet. I don't think it's done yet, hang on. It's not done yet, but I will give you a sneak peek, okay? Let's see if we can get this right. Let's see. Can you see that? That should be the thumbnail. Give me so this is actually, this recipe is actually going to be Weight Watcher friendly, but I don't know the points. And it's Slimming World friendly because it makes 2 servings, and if you cut it in half, it's free if you use your healthy, one of your healthy A's. I'm not fussed on fish, but that looks nice. Smell-o-vision. So, oh, I'm so happy I got all my dishes put away. Look at the smile on my face just because I put my dishes away. It is a miracle, but I'm gonna make a tea before I get going because I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that water to officially come to a roaring boil. So you guys don't mind if I make a coffee or a tea, do you? Okay, got my earphones. Okay. I think Erin left because I don't think Erin has quite yet told us what she's making. The first thing we have to do is I need to get out. So the ingredients for this is cheddar cheese, obviously, macaroni. I have 70 grams of cheddar cheese shredded, and it's 3 tablespoons of fat-free cottage cheese. And to add a little bit of flavor to the macaroni, they say to put some chicken stock in the water, which I'm gonna do. I have chicken stock in the fridge. And that kind of adds just like a little bit of a flavor without like adding really any major caloric intake to it. So let me go grab that stuff. So yeah, fat-free cottage cheese, chicken broth. We're gonna pop this in here. I would say maybe 3/4 of a cup. This recipe itself says to just drop a bouillon cube in there, but I repeat, are you making this when you come over? You just have to purchase the lobsters. Can you purchase the lobster tails ahead of time? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna make some coffee. This I brought home from my trip to Scotland. This is like the best, one of the best things that I found in the UK that I can't get here because they don't have this brand, or they have this brand, but they don't have this flavor, I guess. Yes, it's the best. It is called Alta Rica. And it makes coffee, honestly, just as good as like a K-cup or anything. Like you can't beat it. There we go. See, I'm measuring things, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Everyone loves coffee. Yeah, everyone loves. I think that's boiling now. It does. It does. It tastes really good. And actually, I have to put some ice in mine because I'm a baby. Yeah, it's called Alta Rica, and look how fast that was for a cup. Gotta let my ice melt, because I'm a baby. I hear that water rumbling, so I'm gonna put my pasta in for a little bit. Nope, not yet. Couple minutes. You're eating celery, and it's on offer. Yeah, so when we went there, how much was it? How much was it when we got it? I'm like sweating here. I can't remember. Of course, I'd have to convert that to US, but it's like £1.50, something like that. £1.25. I don't have, let me put this on live chat. There we go, now I'm on live chat. Ashley stocks up whenever it's on offer, aka on sale. I gotta get some towels out. How much was it though? It was like half price, right? When you got it on sale. I don't know why you're so. I know I am so. It's like $3.50 normally, but you got it on sale. Yeah, for like half price or something. It was under $2. I remember figuring it out myself. Oh wow. Okay, I think that's boiling now for sure. I'm gonna put this in. So I'm gonna cook this, and then I need to cook steak. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cook that here. I know my last live, Jody was saying she didn't know how to meal prep. So this is kind of me meal prepping this is gonna make 2 meals for me. And the steak I'm gonna cook up, and the steak is gonna be part of like a steak salad. Jody's here. Jody, this is meal prepping. And look I'm multitasking, and I'm even doing it in a live stream, and I'm sweating. So I gotta put my hair behind my ears. And I'm live streaming at the same time. You just made a big salad? Way to go. Wait till you guys see, I'm doing a vlog today, and I've also recorded 2 videos. One is a Walmart grocery haul on it'll be on the main channel. The second is I did a review of the Walmart grocery pickup service that I'm not going to tell you my experience on it. You'll have to go watch the video, but watch my video first before you go test it out yourself. But yeah, so I'm recording all this today. You know what you said about multitasking. Yes, but it's different when I'm live streaming and I'm cooking. So if I make a mistake cooking, then you're going to know why. So the hard part about this is, like I said, one of the main ingredients is cottage cheese. Okay, this kind of helps. Oh, thank you. I love purple. This is like my favorite. This is like my favorite shirt. I don't know why, but it's so old, but it's comfortable. I love it. The secret ingredient in this is the cottage cheese, because normally when you make mac and cheese, you have to make what's called a roux, which is using butter, real butter, and heating it in a pan, and then putting flour in it, and then adding milk to actually kind of make like the sauce, and then you put the cheese in it to melt, and then with whatever you want to put in for spices and flavorings, etc. So with this one, what you do, you don't even if I don't like cottage cheese either, okay? I hate cottage cheese. You do not taste the cottage cheese. It actually just becomes the thickening part of the mac and cheese. So this fat-free cottage cheese is what makes it like Slimming World friendly, Weight Watcher friendly. It's, really decent. When you have that craving for like really home-style mac and cheese, this is gonna kind of help, with that craving. So I'm just gonna take off the top and measure out 3 tablespoons. I'm gonna get me a tablespoon, and a bowl that I have here. And so I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of cottage cheese. Now here's what you're supposed to do with it. You have to kind of like crush it up a little bit. So you can either blend it, but I just kind of go like this for a little bit. I won't show you guys on camera because that's kind of gross looking. But you literally just kind of smash it a little bit to kind of make it a little bit more smoother. And it helps it, you know, kind of like melt faster. You never wanted to go to someone's house or a dinner in my life. It's going to be really good. I'm so excited. I'm going to have to check on the lobster tails in a minute. Yeah, I just got to check a couple of things on the ingredients that I have on my computer right here. But, because I don't think I pulled everything out. And you can make it a little bit spicy. Like you could add a little bit of hot sauce to it if you want. Maybe some chili powder or, you know, red pepper flakes, crushed pepper flakes, whatever you want. It's just going to be kind of up to you. I think I'm going to add a little bit of garlic to mine. Yeah, okay, I just gotta check one thing on my recipe here. Let's see. Oh, the recipe looks so good. Excuse me. Okay, I was fast forwarded too much. Salt and pepper to taste. Okay. It also requires eggs as part of the thickening ingredient. It requires 2 eggs. I think I'm gonna try to make it go with 1. I know, it is, I don't know if you saw on Instagram, but it is snowing. I got like 2 inches of snow on the ground right now. Just stirring this up a little bit. Okay, so now I gotta get a little pan out. Let me move this over here. You'd think with as big of a kitchen as me, I would have more room, but I don't. I'm gonna get a little pan out, start to heat that up. You want a power walk if it ever gets, what's the definition of a power walk? Walking fast. So I have this stuff that I'm gonna add for a little bit of extra flavoring. And that's the stuff from Tastefully Simple, not sponsored, garlic. And this is great to make like garlic bread with. It's great to put into like mayonnaise and make like a garlic mayo. But it has like minced garlic, minced onion, salt, garlic powder, chive spices. Yeah, so it's just like a really good flavoring. And I'm gonna use that in here as well. Let me just see what do I have to add in first in this bowl. I already forked it. Okay, so I've already misread it. So the way this works is you actually, you put the eggs in here, but you don't actually like heat it up until you put it on the hot macaroni. And then you pop it in the oven to kind of brown it for a little bit. So I'm gonna check on the lobster. Oh yeah, that lobster is done. Oh, this looks good. Hang on, guys, I'm going to show you this lobster. So I'm going to let that cool for a few minutes so I can cut it into like chunks. Shut up and give me that. I can take the shells and throw these away. Don't need those no more. Sharing is caring. I know, really. So I cooked them inside of like aluminum foil to minimize cleanup. in my bowl. Tanya's laughing. Let me just stir this, see how this is coming. I'm gonna keep this on. I'm actually gonna turn it up to 400. Because when I put all this together, that's when I'm gonna pop it in the oven. I actually got it online. Excuse me, I got it online, but I'm kind of changing it up a little bit. So let's wait till it's all done. Yeah, when's it gonna be ready? Let's wait till it's all done so I can tell you if it's good or not. Oh dear. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Interesting to say the least. Let me get a fork out. Now it says to mix the egg in here. Party at Joanne's. Party at Joanne's. I've never done this, mixing an egg in it. But I guess that's going to be part of the binding too. So I kind of get that. Hang on a second, I just got to check one more thing. Let's see. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna have to start cooking my sausage. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Turn it on and start your cooking. You can multitask too, I believe. I think you have the skills to multitask. And then I'm gonna put in, I'm just dumping the cheese in here, guys. I'm literally, like, this is just, everything's cold, and I'm just mixing the cottage cheese. I have one egg right now. I'm trying to decide whether I want more than one egg in here. This is gonna be supposedly enough for 2 people. So, hi Kelly. So only one other person can come over. So who's got dibs? I think I'm gonna have to add another egg. Do we even need to think about it? I am gonna add the second egg in. Tanya says, me, Tanya's got dibs. Yeah, you don't want any additional heat going to this, because you really, so what's going to happen, the way this is going to be, is that the eggs are going to like thicken and kind of cook, you know, like they do without like cooking and becoming solid, I guess is the way you'd describe it. Let's see how the pasta's coming along. Let's see. This is the worst part, is figuring out if pasta's done. A couple more minutes. And I'm going to add some salt and pepper to it. I just use the pink Himalayan salt. A couple twists, some pepper, and this is where I'm going to put in the garlic. So I'm going to kind of add the garlic in now. I probably added about a half a teaspoon to it so that it can start softening up, because these little garlic bits are kind of a little bit hard, so it's nice to kind of put it in cheese or put it in something that has moisture, so it'll kind of like soften it up a little bit. And while I'm waiting, I'm also going to cut up this lobster, because that's going to go in. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this lobster. Oh, yeah. Do you guys ever get like lobster mac like at like restaurants and stuff? I just totally forgot that I had these. Hi, guy named Turtle. I totally forgot that I had these lobster tails in my freezer, and I'm really trying hard to kind of use up the stuff that I have in my freezer, you know? It's like you spend good money. So I got these lobster tails at Wegmans. They're kind of expensive. For 4 tails, it's $35. So if you think about it, 35 divided by 4, and then if you add like a baked potato and a salad and some broccoli to it, you have a nice, almost like Red Lobster type dinner for $35 plus baked potatoes. Really, I mean, that's just ridiculously cheap. So these are going to be done. I'm gonna empty, drain the pasta, and I'm going to put it back in the bowl. Now it says not to add any more heat to the bowl, so I'm first going to add the lobster inside here. See how lazy I am at this? Oh, this is going to be good, guys. Okay. Then I want my little thingy here. And now we're going to put this in. Okay, and then I got to mix it. Mix it so that it gets melty. And I'm going to mix it fast. Okay. Oh, wow, I can't believe this is going to make 2. Okay. So now I'm going to put it in a bowl so that I can bake it for just a little while to get that crispy on top. Oh, I'm so excited over this. You have no idea. Janine, I'm making lobster mac and cheese. Janine is theoretically the closest person that could come running over right now and steal the other serving. But I'm putting it in my freezer because I'm being really selfish. Oh, that's good. That's good, 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 good. Okay. I'm waiting to see if Janine comments. Janine, you don't like lobster mac and cheese, do you? Yeah, I know where your freezer is. Yeah, but I hide things really well. Okay, so this is mixed up. I'm gonna pop this in the oven for a little bit. And we can chit chat for a while. While that's cooking. Let me bring you here. Okay. There you go. Hold on. There we go. No cheese on top. There's already cheese mixed in there, Chris. You don't need to overkill. Nick says that's enough for him. What about you? I know, that big bowl, really? Oh dear. Anyways, that's like, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? You see Dooders? Oh, he heard. Come here. He heard. Oh, you want to say hello? Here, say hello. Say hello to YouTube. Everybody wants to see you. He doesn't care. Yeah, but when you're trying to be good, when you're trying to be good for it, you know, it's like, yeah. So I'm going to let that cook for maybe like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so. Oh, these notifications drive me crazy. So is anybody else cooking? Ashley, what are you cooking today? Or anybody else? Me, I'm starving my homemade tomato sauce for my pasta. Yum, 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 yum. Look at the dishes I have to do. I just dirtied all those. Maybe some bacon too. I could put bacon on it. Would bacon do good? I don't think bacon would go good with lobster though, would it? I don't think I have any more bacon. I used my last bacon this morning. My last real bacon. I have Canadian bacon in the refrigerator that I got from my Walmart shopping haul. Bacon goes with everything. Well, unfortunately, I was a pig and I had all of my bacon this morning. No, I don't like turkey bacon. I don't like turkey bacon. I've tried it. I've tried to like turkey bacon. It just has never happened for me. Like, stop. That's like making fetch happen. Turkey bacon, I just never can make it happen. Cooking the ground beef as I watch for tacos tonight. Ooh, I have bacon. You have lobster. We might be able to make a deal about this. Oh, geez, I still have to get ready and go to town to the grocery store. Well, you better get yourself rolling, Missy. I'm making soup, potato, and leek in my soup maker. Now, what's a soup maker? Is that a pot? It's supposed to be, is what's supposed to be healthy? Turkey bacon is not supposed to be healthy. Well, I mean, people push that off, that it's supposed to be good for you, but they actually probably put like way too much sodium in it anyways for you to try to make it like taste halfway decent. And you might as well just use it. You might as well just use real bacon and just get really get as extremely as low fat as you can. Try to look for bacon that has very minimal fat on it, or get like Canadian bacon, or even ham. I'm typing. Tanya's cooking too. Well, you know what? It might be better because, obviously turkey poultry is better than pork. I am sweating up a storm here, guys. See what happens when I cook? But I just don't like it. So I would rather spend my money. What's a soup maker? I know I was going to say maybe it's a pot. Or similar to an Instapot, like I can make soup in my Instapot. I would rather enjoy the taste of bacon, like real bacon, than spend the extra money on buying something that's going to taste like it is menopause. Well, it is menopause, that's for sure, but it is really hot in this kitchen. I do get hot flashes. That's for sure. And they're even coming on more so. I have to call and see if my medication needs to be adjusted. Potato soup. I think I already have everything I need for that. Yes, thank you for the idea. I have a ton of russet potatoes. What's the recipe? Bev? Is it like, I don't know if I would like isn't leeks like onion? Isn't leeks like an onion? I was just craving, like I've been having potato and leek. Yeah, but what's a leek? I thought a leek is like an onion. Yeah. I love red potatoes. Yeah, I'll have to try that. I'll have to look up a recipe for that. I like soups, but I do soups more like in the winter time, even though there's snow out here. It's April 1st. Let's face it, it is springtime. But I've been having, I bulk made chili the other day, and I bulk made some meat sauce for pasta. And I still have a lot of that left in the freezer. I cooked it all up ahead of time and bagged it up and put it in my freezer so I can just de-thaw it and eat it. And let me tell you, the other night I took a russet potato, sliced it really thin, and baked it in the oven at 400 for like 20 minutes. And then I just turned the oven off and just let it continue to like, they almost came down to like where they were potato chips. I put them on a plate, I put the chili over it, and then I used some cheese and melted some cheese on top, and it was like loaded nachos with chili, and it was so good and so satisfying. But I've had that, and I'm kind of like over the chili right now, and I'm like, okay, so I'll wait a couple of days before I have the chili again. I thought that's why I'd make the mac and cheese. Fancy girl. And I have steak that I'm gonna cook up so that maybe tomorrow I can have a big steak salad. I got a packet mix so it's easier to use, but I add extra potatoes. Ooh, that sounds good. You fancy girl. Oatmeal, I don't think I have anymore, honestly. I'm just a cooking fool. Well, you know what? But here's the thing. When you're trying to be a little more conscientious of what you're eating and trying to be more healthy, and I'm trying not to eat out, like I kind of overdid it with like Chick-fil-A and stuff. I really wanted to prep ahead of time so I can have like halfway decent meals for me to eat, take with me to the office, and be able to have the stuff available. I know, Janine, I saw on the side of the road where you had your old grill on the side of the road for the garbage pickers or the metal scrappers to come by and pick up. I was gonna text you about that the other day. See, in our neighborhood, what we do is like if you have something you want to throw out, and if it's got metal, you just throw it out to the end of the road. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's not going to be happening for you in the summer, Henny. It's going to be happening for you in the fall. Just saying. But it will be happening. I will probably have a seafood boil before then with all kinds of stuff. We have to make sure we include crab legs in on that too, because I definitely want crab legs. No, wait for, oh, why do I have to wait? Why do I have to wait all summer for you? No. Oh, so sorry there, beauty. Oh, dear. Too funny. Let me check on the mac and cheese and see how it's doing. Hold on. I'll put you guys here. Please hold. Ooh, that looks good. I'm just going to stir it a little bit. Oh, that looks good. It's coming along real good. You can smell it from your house. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait to taste it, that's for sure. Oh, it's gonna taste so good. You know what I'm gonna do? While I'm talking to you guys, I'm actually going to, I'm gonna get some of these dishes done. Do you mind? Do you mind if I get some dishes done while I talk to you guys? Oh, look at that sunlight though. Oh dear. Oh, there's only a few left anyway, so. Yeah, we're like, I think we figured it out. We're like 0.9. I think we're like 0.9. Right, Janine? I thought it was just under a mile. I thought it was just under a mile that we are. I could be wrong though. So who else is doing, is there anybody else that's doing dishes right now while they're watching me? I can't wait to taste the lobster in it. Yeah, she can be here really soon. That's why I have to hurry up and put the second portion in the freezer so she doesn't come and eat it on me. Janine, what is the update on your iPhone? Can you tell us all? Because I think most of the people in the chat are very invested in the saga of the fact that you still don't have your iPhone yet, and we've been trying to get it for like 2 weeks now. Janine's still on soft food. Seriously. Yeah, but aren't you going to call and tell them? Aren't you going to do what I say? Aren't you going to do what I say and just tell them that you want a different one? I really think you should do that. I would call them and say, which one can be there the absolute fastest possible? You know what I mean? And just change the color of it if you have to. I know, I can't believe it. She's waited this long, she wants the blue one. So that's the update, guys. Janine does not yet have her phone. Can you believe that? I can't get over that. Yeah, Ashley's really, really upset about it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can hear it sizzling. Like, for real, I can really feel it sizzling. Mine just needs a few more minutes for everything to kind of like bind and like crisp up and stuff like that. I'm so looking forward to it. Who has made the absolute like best mac and cheese you've ever had? I make really good. When I make like for real mac and cheese, I make really good. Kraft is not, that's not even real mac and cheese. Stop it. JoannePlans, I do make really good mac and cheese. When I make for real mac and cheese with the roux and everything, I make really good mac and cheese. But, so we'll see how this is. We'll see how this compares to it. Santa Fe Steakhouse. Do you love Kraft mac and cheese? I like the box mac and cheese, but that's just like, it's like a quick fix craving. You don't have to prep anything. It's so cheesy, I know. I'm hoping this is just gonna be just as cheesy. I'm fingers crossing for it to be cheesy. I have no idea how they do it, but it's awesome. The cheese is white. Well, that's because they use white cheddar and they make it with a white roux. Janine, I don't have an iPhone, LOL. Yeah. Thank you, Gorilla. Stouffer's mac and cheese is pretty good. But here's the thing. When you get stuff that's, I find that when you get stuff that's frozen, or if you get something in a restaurant, a lot of times the macaroni gets overcooked. And I think that's where I have a problem is I don't like real mushy macaroni in my mac and cheese. That's why I was over there like testing it. I normally do. When I make, not for this one, but when I make true mac and cheese, basically what you do is you take usually I take a half a stick of butter and I melt it in a pan. I put like 2 tablespoons of flour and make a roux. And then from there you put milk in it, and I can't remember how much milk, but some people even use half and half to make it even creamier. You put milk into it really slow until it gets to the consistency of the sauce that you want, and then you start putting in the cheese, and you can use like a really sharp Vermont cheddar or an extra sharp white cheese, or you can use an orange cheddar cheese. So depending on what color you want the macaroni and cheese is going to be the type of cheese that you put in. And then you just melt the cheese in that sauce. You pour it over already cooked noodles, and then you sprinkle. I usually sprinkle either Cheez-Its on top and a little bit of butter, or make like a breadcrumb butter crumble, and then put it in the oven and then bake it for like 30 minutes until it gets all crispy on top. And then you can add whatever you want to it. You can add bacon to it. Yeah, you can put meat in it. You can add lobster to it. That's kind of like the full-on, full-fat, home-cooked mac and cheese version. Talk dirty to us. Oh, you guys are funny. You guys are too funny. But, and then that's also, by the way, that's also how I make a roux when I'm making my, I have a recipe on my main channel for chicken and broccoli Alfredo, and it's an Alfredo sauce that's made without dairy, without milk, I should say. It's made with blended cashews that are soaked overnight in water, and you put the Parmesan in that. You don't even really taste the cashews, and it tastes just like an Alfredo sauce, and it's amazing. But so if you want to check out that, search for like chicken and broccoli Alfredo on the main channel, and you'll see that. That's actually like a gluten-free, cow dairy-free version, because the Parmesan I use is actually goat cheese. It's not a cow dairy cheese. It's so good. It's a Romano cheese, actually, not a Parmesan. And the Romano cheeses, most Romano cheeses are made from goats. Many people don't know that. You got to look on the package to see. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I can smell it. I can smell the lobster part of it. Oh, too bad you guys can't smell this. Bah! Cajun, I can't believe you've never made a roux before. Have you made a roux before? Or you've never made mac and cheese like that before? It's so easy. How long till it's ready? I would say probably by the time I get off this live, it's gonna be ready. Probably in about five minutes. That's what Janine said, 5 minutes. Yeah. Really, how do you make mac and cheese without a roux? Well, obviously you just saw how I made this one. Now I will say that when I looked in the oven, I will say that you can kind of see little bits of the cottage cheese, which really doesn't bother me because I know I won't really taste the cottage cheese. I'll just taste the cheddar. So one of the things that you can do to stop that is you can actually blend it with a blender. Hi, Sir Evans. You can actually blend it with a blender to make the lumps a lot smoother, and that'll help make it even more creamier than it is. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably make this, see how it comes out, and maybe I'll do like an updated, like an actual recipe video over on the main channel for it. But this is like literally my first time trying the recipe from a recipe that I found online. And I'm the one that would be totally honest. Like, if I don't like it, I'll be like, okay, yeah, right. I think I would add a little bit more of this. I would add a little bit more of that. You use cottage cheese when you make baked ziti. Interesting. I use ricotta cheese. I've been craving chicken and dumplings. You know what I saw the other day, and I'm gutted that I'm like kind of doing like healthy food eating now, is I saw that KFC has chicken and waffles available, like chicken waffles with maple syrup. You don't know how bad. So I need to come up with a version of, oh, here I go. I need to come up with a version of how I can make that at home that's within my, caloric intake and eating regime that I'm doing now, per se. but I just saw that and I was like, oh my God, it looks so good on TV. I haven't had, dumplings is the killer for me. Yeah, I love like the chicken gravy with the dumplings. It's so good. They used to have a packet at, I believe it was Sam's Club, or maybe they even have it in the regular stores, but there used to be a big frozen bag that was like basically chicken and dumplings, and literally all you did was just pour it in a crock pot and then turn it on, and I would add extra chicken, and then you put in the dumplings at one point, and then they plump up, and it was so good. It was probably horrendous, but I used to eat it anyways. Hence, that's why I had to start watching what I'm eating. Was it Mary B's? Is that what it's called? We have a friend who puts his mac and cheese in a smoker. Wow. Oh, so it makes it like a smoked mac and cheese. It's called Mary B's, is it? Oh, I'll have to look it up again. I'll have to Google it. You know what I realized? Like, I was doing a live stream once, and I was talking about that mugga lunch, and I was looking online and I saw that the UK people, I think, have something similar to it called mug shots. But they used to have a mugga lunch that was a macaroni and cheese flavored that was like my favorite. And I haven't been able to find it since they don't make it anymore. But I did try the Dollar Tree mac and cheese that you can get. Yes, we used to go to the grocery store. My mom used to have a ton of them, and I used to have them for my after school snack. But I did try the ones at the Dollar Tree, and they actually tasted pretty good. They weren't the best, but with a little bit of salt and pepper, you know, it kind of, I made do with it. Let's put it that way. That's it. Tanya's making mac and cheese tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys over here. I'm going to take this out, separate it out, and I'll do a quick taste test before I get off the live here for you guys. It's done. You think? I think it's done too. I think it's done too. I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, hold on. Where's my thingy? Let's see. How does that look? It smells amazing. I can't believe this fit. I can't believe this is gonna fit. This is gonna feed two. I have to separate it out. Oh. Oh my God, this smells amazing, guys. It really does. I wouldn't just shit you. Oh. Okay, now I gotta make sure I have this measured out correctly. Because I think I can have a little bit more. Hang on. Because if they say this is 2 servings, I'm going to take advantage of it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I can put a little bit more in here. There we go. It did. It made 2 servings. Oh. What's the 1 for? Press 1 if you're mouthwatering. Okay, so let me taste this. This is going to be let me just taste it first before I get off this live and eat it. Okay, I'm going to make sure I got a piece of lobster. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's hot. Here we go. Mmm. Yes. It's really good. It is really good. So I'm gonna get off here now so that I can finish eating this. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm probably gonna do like an updated official recipe video over on the main channel. So if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to JoannePlans and check out Ashley Beauty's channel. And you guys